Have you ever wondered what secrets the oldest rocks on our cozy blue planet might hold? These ancient stones are more than just silent witnesses to time. They are storytellers, holding within them the mysteries of Earth's earliest days. Imagine being able to touch a piece of history that predates the continents, the oceans, and even the air we breathe. Well, geologists from the University of Ottawa just made a dazzling discovery that takes us all the way back to Earth's mysterious beginnings. Their work is like detective work on a cosmic scale, piecing together clues from the most ancient materials on the planet. Let's set the scene. More than 4 billion years ago, the Hadean Eon was raging. This was a time so distant and so wild that it almost feels like science fiction. Imagine a world covered in fiery magma with no oceans, no breathable air, just chaos. Volcanoes erupted constantly, and the surface was a hellish landscape of molten rock and toxic gases. The sky would have glowed red from the heat, and the ground itself was unstable and ever-changing. But somewhere in all that heat and volcanic fury, the first pieces of solid crust began to form. Against all odds, tiny islands of stability emerged, cooling just enough to become the foundation for everything that would follow. Fast forward to 2017, deep in the wilds of Canada. In a landscape that seems untouched by time, scientists embarked on a quest to uncover the planet's oldest secrets. That's where geologists uncovered something truly astonishing. Ancient rocks embedded in the crust, quietly holding clues to Earth's earliest days. These rocks had survived billions of years of change, from shifting continents to ice ages and beyond. These rocks are more than just old, they're the oldest ever found on Earth. They are relics from a time before life, before the world as we know it even existed. But how do scientists even date something this ancient? How can we possibly know the age of a rock that's billions of years old? It turns out, these ancient rocks carry tiny mineral time capsules called zircons. These microscopic crystals are incredibly tough and can survive the most extreme conditions, preserving a record of their formation. By analyzing the radioactive decay of elements inside these zircons, geologists can tell just how many billions of years have ticked by. It's like reading the rings of a tree, but on a scale that stretches back to the dawn of the planet. The verdict? Some of these Canadian rocks are more than 4.3 billion years old. That's almost as old as our entire planet. Why does this matter? Because these rocks are the closest thing we have to a time machine, letting us glimpse a world that no longer exists. Well, understanding these rocks helps us peek into a time when Earth was only just becoming, well, Earth. They reveal the processes that shaped our world from a bowl of molten rock into a planet capable of supporting life. When our planet's crust cooled down enough to form continents, it marked the beginning of a new era. Land masses started to drift and collide, setting the stage for the landscapes we see today. When the first oceans began to gather, water pooled in the low places, carving out basins and valleys. These early seas would one day become the cradle of life. And when the stage was set for life as we know it, the planet transformed from a hostile wasteland into a world teeming with possibility. The earliest forms of life would eventually emerge, forever changing the course of Earth's story. Think about it. These rocks are like the planet's ancient diary, recording the moment chaos gave way to calm, and a solid crust formed beneath our feet. Each layer tells a story of fire, water, and transformation. They give us clues about what early Earth was made of, how it cooled, and how the building blocks for continents and oceans came together. Every sample is a puzzle piece in the grand story of our planet. And as the landscape changed over millions and billions of years, these rocks remained silent witnesses to the birth and evolution of our world. They help us understand how Earth slowly started to look more like the cozy world we call home. So, next time you see a rocky outcrop, remember, some stones might just be older than the continents themselves, holding secrets of a world long, long gone. They are the last remnants of a forgotten age, waiting for us to unlock their stories. The story of Earth is written in stone, and we're only just beginning to read the first chapters. Who knows?